friends, welcome to Music Time with Miss Jenny, coming to you from my new classroom, also known as my kitchen table. And I am missing you guys so very much right now. It's kind of weird talking to a camera and not getting to see your sweet smiling faces and hearing all your stories, and I'm really sad about that. I wish we could be together, and I miss you guys and I love you guys. But I thought since we can't be together, we can still make music together. And we're going to learn about something really cool today. It's a cool musical term. Some of you guys may have heard this before. So if you've heard of this before, great. You're remembering something we learned about at school in our classroom. And that is a word called pitch. Pitch. And I'm going to show you what word I'm saying on my board. Pitch is a very important part of music. Okay, that's our word we're talking about today. That's today's magic word, pitch. And pitch is the term we use in music to tell us about what notes sound like. And notes or sounds happen as waves. And so some waves, they look kind of like this, and I made a nice little drawing. They all travel in a wave, and some waves travel really, really, really fast. And those fast waves are usually pretty small, and they move really fast, like a little bee flying his wings. His wings move really fast to keep him in the air. And some waves move really slow, and they're big, like an elephant trying to walk through mud. They're big and they're slow. And the word pitch is the musical word we use to tell us, is it a fast wave or is it a slow wave? And we use the term pitch. We don't use fast and slow because we can't see the waves. They travel fast enough our eyes can't see them. But we use terms like high and low, because a wave that is traveling really fast in our ears sounds like a very high note. But a slow wave, it's going to sound very low. And some waves go so slow or so fast, our ears can't even hear them. But we can tell the faster that a wave is going, the higher that note is going to sound to our ears. And the slower that wave gets, the bigger it's going to get, and the slower it's going to get, and it's going to start to sound low to our ears. And we can do lots of really cool things with pitch. Our instruments that change notes, they change. Those are different pitches. We give the pitches letters and things. We can get into that later. But I want to show you something cool you can do with high pitches or fast sound waves and low ones that you can do at your house. So, I've already got part of this set up because it does take a while, but all you're going to need is some water and 3 glasses, and they need to be glass glasses. The plastic ones won't work. I tried. And a spoon or a fork or a knife. I'd say a spoon because it makes a cool sound. And what you're going to do, and I've already done this, you're going to take 3 water glasses, and you can make different pitches by changing the amount of water you have in your water glass. So I have already taken 3 because I figured out exactly what I wanted mine to sound like, and so I poured out some water, poured in some water. I went ahead and got it ready, and I even got mine color-coded to help me because sometimes you guys know I get confused. So what you can do, I've got my 3 glasses here, and I've got a yellow glass. You can see the water in there's yellow. I don't have very much yellow water. Okay? Oh, let me get it where you guys can see it. And I have a glass that's red, and it's kind of in the middle. Okay? Now, these are all the exact same kind of glass. If you're at your house, you may have to use different sizes to make this work. But that's okay. I just happen to have 3 that could work. You'll see my blue glass is pretty full. So what happens when you take the water is the water takes the sound that the glass makes, and the water changes what the sound or the pitch is that the glass can make. So my yellow glass doesn't have very much water in it. And it sounded almost exactly the same when I didn't have any water in the glass. So if I hit my glass, and I'm going to hit it right here. I'm going to hit it gentle because I don't want to break it. But I hit it, you hear how that makes a note. And that, for a water glass, is a pretty high pitch because there's not much water to slow down the sound waves. But if we add water, like I did to the red glass, that's going to change the pitch. Now, when the pitch travels, when something's a wave or you make a sound, the sound starts and the wave travels through stuff. So it travels through the instrument or through the air. And the more stuff that's there to slow it down, the slower it gets quicker. So this didn't have much to slow it down, so it was pretty high. But this, the waves got to get through all the water and then into our ears. So do you think this is going to sound high or sound low? Ready? Tell me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if you're right. Ooh, so because we had the water, let's see. Was it high? Was it high up here? No, that one's lower because the sound had to travel through the water. If you said low, great job. I was having a little trouble hearing you, but that might be because you're at your house and not at my house. Okay, now in this blue glass, I have even more water. So it's even more full, and you can kind of see, I know I have lines on my glasses, so it's hard to tell, but the blue goes all the way up to the very top of the lines, where the red kind of stops in the middle. And then the yellow, we don't have any. So, is this glass gonna sound like the red glass? Is it gonna sound high, like the yellow glass? Or is it gonna sound even lower? Let's see, tell me what you think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if you're right. Ooh, so that one's got a lot of water in it, so it got even lower. So good job to those of you that got that. And those of you that didn't, it's okay. Now, here's what I can do now, because I went ahead and figured out what I needed. I've actually got 3 different notes, 3 different sounds, and you can do this. It's going to be different with every glass. You might have to play around with how much water you use to make yours sound like mine. Yours might sound different. Your glasses may sound different, and that's okay. But I've figured out a way that I can get my glasses to sound like I want. So what I can do now is I can make up a song, or I can play a song I know with my water glasses. So I went ahead and wrote out a little song that some of you already know. And I'm going to see if I can get this where you can see. I had it a few minutes ago, and now it's deciding to move. So let me scoot my water glasses over just a little bit. I'm going to move them where you can still see them, but you can also see my lovely sign. So what I've done here is I've written out a song that I bet most of you have heard using my water glass colors. So I have my yellow dots and my red dots and my blue dots. My blue dots look really dark. And then I've got this little squiggly line. Now, if you're in any grade other than kindergarten, you should know that that squiggly line is a very important thing called a rest. And what do we do when we see a rest? Good job. We're silent. Good job showing me that, friends. So I'm going to play, using my beautiful water glasses, this top line. All right? And I'm going to see if you guys can guess. If you think you know the song, yell it out for me. So here we go. Okay. Anybody guessed it yet? All right, I hear a couple of you in there. I just realized something. Miss Jenny made a mistake. I'm going to fix it now because I forgot to put in a rest for the next line that I'm about to play, you guys. So we'll fix that now. Otherwise, what I played would not sound right. So, now, I'm going to play the second line. This one's pretty easy. So here we go. Got the second line. Anybody guessing it yet? This is a tough one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the third line now. And I'll do the fourth line. Why not? Oh. And it's okay. I wrote the wrong colors, but you get the idea. So, did you guess my song? And if you said Mary Had a Little Lamb, you are right. So now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take, and I'm going to play the whole song, and I want you to sing along with me. And I'm going to try and sing. Singing and playing the water glasses is still something I'm working on, though. I'm getting better at it, though. So if I mess up, it's okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, fleece was white as snow. All right, good job. I heard some of you singing out there. Or maybe that was just me imagining it in my head. All right, so now, here's what I want you to try. Since I know you're at home, and I know that you have got lots of things that you've done, that you've used your toys and you've watched stuff on TV, you've played outside, and I know you want something different to do. So I want you to go in your kitchen with your mom and dad's permission. Don't do this and make a big mess without them knowing. I don't want them to get me in trouble or get you in trouble especially. I want you to take and find 3 different things. It could be 3 different water glasses that are the same like this. It could be 3 totally different things. It could be a bowl. You can use a glass bowl and make a really low sound because you have to have a lot of water for that. And I want you to try and make up your own song or go through and just play around. Just play around with the sounds. You may not even make up a song. You may not want to write it out like I did. You could just kind of have a jam session in your kitchen. But you can make 3 different notes using your water. Your high notes that don't use very much water. Your low notes that have a lot of water in them or somewhere in the middle. All right, now here's what I want you to do. If you do that, have your moms or dads or whoever you're staying with take a picture of you or a video of you playing your water glasses because I would love to see it. And you can put it on our school's Facebook page, which is where you're probably seeing this video right now. All right? I would love to see it. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy. I miss you. I love you. Don't make a mess having fun, but do make some good music. See you later.